your life. Okay.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Know when people start joining the live. Let me share the link from my.
Let me confirm it too.
Yeah. Let me see on X if I'm live. Uh,
Huh?
I don't know. I think X is acting up.
Um, my YouTube, my X isn't loading.
Yeah, I think that's why we're having issues here. It's not also
But then,
loading.
it's showing we are live on X. On the Ranger account, it's showing the Ranger account is live.
Yeah, it's showing that we are live, but X is messing it up. I don't know. This one view I'm seeing, is it from the YouTube?
One viewer, yeah.
That should be. Are you on the? X is cooked. You left here?
Me, I'm here.
No, I mean like from the YouTube because it has returned to
Yes,
you.
yes. I wanted to confirm if you're back. Okay,
Yeah, Evans, what's up? Bring Evans on stage.
all right.
Yeah, Evans, are you there?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can hear you. Welcome.
yeah,
How are we doing?
yeah. All right. It seems you're outside.
Yeah, not really outside. It's raining over here.
Oh yeah, it was raining here earlier. I was even thinking of postponing the live stream. So, okay, I think X is back now. Where is it? Oh. Even see if you can navigate your X. I'm trying to X wants to spoil our live stream today. I think we should just stall why we hope it comes back. Um, and I wanted us to really talk about something quite interesting and important today. Yeah, Evans, you remember that token I called in the TG community?
Yeah. How many percent now?
Uh, I don't even know. It did up to 30% for me. In fact, 35% for me, and the thing went back. It went back
Uh,
to. I went back to like -17, guy.
pull out.
No, 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 no. My pullout game no strong.
Oh,
Yeah, actually, what made me hold on to it even at that 35% was um I was thinking it's an old token. So if I knew it was a new, I think the thing had some glitch with it's what do you call it now? The metadata, yes. I think it had a metadata glitch because it was showing that the token has been around for a year. Like if you paste that token address on Juke Pro, it will show you a year. If you paste it on River, it will show that this token has existed for 500 and something days. So I was thinking it was a long-term token, but there was this token that was doing well on Meteor, the asteroid. Both of them
Yeah.
gathered day. All right. So like the thing has put me so down right now. I'm cooked up to minus minus 19%. Yeah, I'm just holding on. Let me see if anything is gonna happen to it.
I'll just wait when you start because I have questions. Something like this now, what will you advise? Is it to
Okay.
pull out the whole funds or you wait when you bounce back?
Yeah, it's just about conviction. There's no flat rule to these things. All right, because something we don't talk about so much is handling loss. Let's be sure that is this V from X from
Yeah. Yeah. We're back on X.
are we back
X
on
is
X?
working now. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, sure, we are back. So let me share this link so that people can join in. Okay.
Sharing here.
Uh, so let me share the link. So please, those of us here, you can share the link and people can join in. Yeah. So people are joining. People are joining. So those who are joining us, welcome back again to LP live stream with Noel. Um, I think I'm supposed to even bring up the banner. Let me bring up the banner on stage so that people will see what's going on. Uh, Sorry, give me a sec, guys. Let me fix this. Okay, is this showing on the live stream? Okay, let's see how far people join us along the line. I think why we are still having low responses because of the whole X issues, the whole X issue. So let's see how it goes. Yeah. So I was saying something, Evans. What I was saying is, um, yeah, I called the token it up to 35%. I didn't close the position because uh, I was being a little bit greedy. One, yes. So and another thing was I was being a little bit greedy. That's one. Two is was I was kind of the metadata glitch made me helped my wrong decision making because the data glitch made me not to close the position even when I was already in good profit. I was just like, okay, since this is an old token, it will stay longer and everything. But I mean, alas, I am down to minus. I'm down to minus 15 or 14. Okay, minus 15. So minus 15%. So the thing there is when how to handle loss. I think let me how to handle loss is something that is important because we say, oh, we make consistent profits with this thing, but sometimes we make wrong decisions. I don't know. Can you guys hear me well? I think network is making me glitch.
I don't know. Maybe it's from my end, but it's a bit glitchy.
Yeah, I can
Evans
hear
is
you.
just clear.
Evans, is it clear on your end? Because I
Yeah,
We
think
can go
I
on,
can
please.
hear you clearly.
okay, I think Shepard, I think it's the glitch is from your end because I can hear it from your end. So maybe you can mute.
Okay,
So
yours is clear.
all right. So handling loss is something that is actually very, very important because these things can be quite emotional. You know, you LP, you see profit, and maybe you don't take profit, or sometimes you don't even see profit, and you just pick the bad token that day. You pick the bad token that day, and you're wondering how do you manage the loss. So, a couple of things to do. Sometimes, if it's a token you've done your analysis, and maybe this token is not really a new token, like it's a token that has been around for like 3, 4 days. Well, it actually depends on your entry. All right. Sometimes I like helping for token that has settled. What do I mean by settled? Token that have what do you call it? Token that has settled means like it's no longer volatile. So that's why I say it's good to help for token from 1 day, 2 days. So token that's been around for like a day, 2 days, it has settled. All right. So it's no longer any movement you are seeing that time is like the whole jitters. Yeah, that's what we call it in Genesis. So the whole jitters are out of those tokens. So any movement you're seeing from that token is quite healthy volume. All right. So that is one angle. Couple of things to do. Sometimes when you make that kind of loss, accept the loss and close the position. All right, because sometimes you can hold on to it and it keeps dumping. You can hold on and it just keeps dumping, especially when it's out of range. Some of the heavy loss I've incurred from LPing. In fact, there's how these things are. There is no one way. Sometimes when you just make up your mind and close the position, you wake up the next morning and the token pumped back. It has happened to me. I swear, I felt like dying. All right, because I was in heavy loss. I think up to minus 30%, minus 40% loss. I was in heavy loss, and I was trying to. So I closed the position. All right, and just for me to show, but I was like, oh my, like the next day, one man was like, oh, I should even check on that token to know whether it's, you know, crashed down to earth. All for me to check it and see that the token pumped back. I felt so bad. I felt so terrible. All right, I felt so bad. I felt so terrible. So that is the thing. I mean, we might not be doing any educational thing. I think some of the things we'll do today is to discuss some of our experiences with LP, giving the whole network glitch that these guys did to us, X did to us. So, so that's the thing. You just have to have like uh, the great psychology. Like something I mentioned like yesterday and 2 days ago was that you can't when you want to LP, use it's just like every kind of investment. You are trying to use money to make money. Is risk and reward, all right? So you are using money you can risk. If you cannot risk a particular money, please don't use it. All right. If you cannot risk this money, please don't use it. It's a taboo, all right? It's a taboo that you use money that you can't afford to lose. All right. Don't use any money you can't afford to lose to LP. People make that mistake. It's just like every form of investment. Call it every form of investment. Call it liquidity provision. Call it trading. Call it real estate. Anything, crypto or no crypto, right? So your every investment you're making, it should be something you can afford to lose. Honestly, I don't see it as a wise decision. People who use their whole life savings and go into one type of investment. I mean, sometimes those risks they pay off, all right, when you have that conviction. But I mean, financially speaking, sometimes when it goes sideways, you have to learn how to deal with the repercussion. You know, something I was saying yesterday about them helping play safe. All right, you play safe. You play safe. You play safe. So with this whole thing, you can still do it and still experience loss. All right. So when you experience loss, sometimes just take the loss and go. Even if you find out the token pumps back, all you just need to do is to evaluate what are your mistakes. Like now, this loss I'm currently experiencing now was I didn't sell. Give yourself a target. There was something I did. There was time I was like, once the token pump up to 10%, I take my profit and move. 10%, 20%, like 10%. If it pumps more than I find it pumps more than, fine and good. But once I see it at 10%, I might take my profit. Like the token we called yesterday, income something something. We called yesterday. We saw that I posted it on X. The token did 12%. All right. So I saw it at 12%. I took profit. I didn't even wait. All right. So because sometimes this, like I said, these tokens are new and they can act up. Like this one, I'm currently experiencing loss in is because I didn't know it was like a new token per se. I thought it has been a token that has been around. All right. So it was the reason why I experienced so much loss from it. All right. It was the reason why I experienced so much loss from it. So so that's the thing. uh you can sell, you can close the position, accept the loss, and sometimes you can just wait it out. All right, wait it out, especially when you have the conviction, you've done your analysis, and maybe this token is at I don't know how to make an example now. A token is at the bottom already. All right, when I mean a token is at the bottom, is sometimes it has gone below the launch price. Some of the things I suggest is rebalancing. When you rebalance downwards into the new this thing, like now, that token I told you that I'm expressing minus 20 loss, I rebalanced it to the current price and trade is still happening. So even though I'm in loss, I can cover for that loss from that fee I earned there, even though it is not necessarily at the price I LP'd it originally. All right, because the whole thing is to make profit. So sometimes I've LP for example, the thing he went down, went out of my range. I rebalance, and from that rebalance is where the thing will build, accumulate a lot of volume. All right. So don't just, when I say wait it out, don't wait it out in out of range. All right. Like I said, when you're depositing money into liquidity pool, you are depositing money into a position. All right. So you are choosing a particular price range. So now when the thing goes out of range, you rebalance it. Yes, I mean, if you've been following our videos and everything, we talked about rebalancing. All right, we talked about rebalancing a lot. So today is just like a this tonight's call or live stream will just be about experiences, lessons, things you need to be aware of as someone who wants to start helping or someone who already helping, and you don't want to dabble into reckless mistakes, because some of the things we'll be sharing here are from our experiences, from my own experiences. I'll be asking Ivan some questions very soon, and he'll be sharing his thoughts on them too. So, Ivan, are you there?
Yeah. I'm still here.
Oh, all right, lovely. So yeah, you've been helping for a little while now, yeah. So can you start from like telling us what has your experience been like? What's the experience with helping so far? And I mean, let's start from there before we start talking about mistakes you've made, lessons you've learned, and all that. So, can you just share your experience with LPing? How did you get started with LPing? Um, you know, maybe if you could tell us how much you've made from it. You can just give us an estimate and everything. So, tell us how you started and how it has been going for you so far. And
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah, so
are you there? Oh shit.
it's the process is more like when it was rally bots, right? Yeah,
Oh
yeah, I
yeah.
think that was when I started and I got interest into LP. Yeah. We were using the bots, and even when it was even when we switched to River and it was still Telegram bots, that was actually my starting base. Then from there, I think the first, I think it was 0. It wasn't up to 0.5 soul I started with, right? But um, it wasn't like profit, because at that point, if you see 5% profit, you go just collect at least something. You're just happy that you're experiencing it at that point, right? And
Yeah.
after that, I think after that, I had to like do the material workshop thingy, and started learning one or two things in liquidity provision, and started getting deep into it. So it's more of profit loss since then. It's not like always profit, right? And
Yeah.
a lot of misses, especially the greed part, because River has actually given us an edge. I don't think this rebalancing thing is something that we can find in some dexes. I don't think material has implemented that. And
Yeah, yeah, they did do, but I think that's how it works. It doesn't work the way in our ours does too. Yeah, I think they implemented it. Yeah,
okay,
but
so
but it works in
um
different from ours. Yes.
there are a lot of features. There are a lot of features. Actually, if you check the whole dexes that um, you can find pools you are going to LP on. Material tend to be the best, right? Because they have more of flexible um, features in their decks, like the one-sided thingy. It's
Yeah.
material tends to be like the best, most flexible. I'm not selling their market, but then if you check most of the pools I LP lately, more of material and all. So, but
Yeah.
um, lessons learned sincerely is that grid part, because there's River obviously gives you a lot of expo, right? They've done like the analysis for you. You could actually know which one you should LP at this point, and make cool profits and just come out. But um the lesson I've learned lately is, when you jump into a pool and you make like sometimes I jumped into a pool. There's a pool I've jumped into one certain time, and I got like 47%, like
Wow.
within second, and you're like, oh wow, 47%. Okay, let's just wait a bit. If we reach 100 plus, because when I started before now, there are pools you jump into and you are seeing 1,000 plus percent profit actually. You get, so you'll be like, okay, I feel just hold on and get something big. I feel just hold on and miracle feel just up. So these are some of the lessons I've learned. Make your target, right? 20% is my target for this pool. When I hit it, just collect your profits and leave, right?
Yeah.
um Greed is good at times, but it's for digens. You that you want to grow your portfolio,
Yes. Yes.
you just need to be
Yeah.
disciplined at all times. So disciplined enough to avoid greed is actually like the topmost lesson I've picked out from LPing lately, especially using River, right? There's
Yeah.
no there's no if you do your good research using the tools and features on River and LP, you definitely make profits, right? But if you use that greed mindset, you lose a lot. So
Yeah.
I don't know if there should be other things I want to say, but at this point, I think this is like one of the best lessons I've learned helping with River lately.
Okay, okay, thank you, Evans. So I think one of the things you said there that stood out for me or that is important is things around discipline. All right, someone who wants to grow, because what we are talking about here, I mean, we are saying make your first $1,000 from LP. To make as much as $1,000 from LP, yes, there's a place of recklessness, but it can't be a pattern. All right, there is a place of recklessness or trying to be greedy, but it can never be a pattern. If you are always greedy, you won't achieve it, because the market doesn't belong to your daddy. All right, the market doesn't belong to your daddy. So which means it's the market is indecisive. The only thing you can know it is what is happening now and what has happened. You can never know what is about to happen. So your decision should be based on what has happened and what is happening, not based on what will happen. So when you start saying, let me wait for it, or it might, you're already now making decision about what will happen, which couple of times those decisions are wrong decisions. All right. So anything, even if you want to wait, you must draft out a pattern. What is the conviction that if you wait, that you will make more profit? What is your analysis? What is your thesis? What is the proof that once you hold on to this position, that you can still print more fees or the token will not dump? Because remember, most of the tokens you are dealing with are newly launched tokens. So they are quite early and quite indecisive. So there are things, these are things we can't really dabble with. We can't trade these things. We can't dabble with them. So that is the thing about helping. You must to build, because now this whole thing is compound profit. I mean, if you did the mathematics, you hear things like simple interest and compound interest. All right, this is a compound compound interest or compound profit. They actually mean the same thing. So now, where you are showing up every day, and every day you're making 10%, every day you're making 10%, every day it's sometimes 15%, sometimes 20. Just be sure that you're building, don't get greedy. Sometimes, even if it's 5%, you see, and you feel like the way this thing is going, and the token is still new, still indecisive, he hasn't formed any chart pattern. I already told you, said something. Something that if you want to be a very good LP, something you need to learn is to understand candlestick patterns. Like it's good to learn how to read charts. Just a little bit of technical. You don't need to know too much. I mean, you guys see the way I do it here. I don't do too much. I just show you, okay, from what I'm seeing here, this chart looks a little bit healthy. And I explain an unhealthy chart. An unhealthy chart is the ones that are quite spiky, long green, short, or long red, things like that. They look quite unhealthy. Even though they are slow dump and they are slow moon. Slow dump are tokens that are dumping, but they are just dumping gradually. Like the dev just they sell off small, 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 small till, till the token crashes. So even though they are on, but I mean, when it's moving like that, it's even easier for you to accumulate fees. That is why LPing beats trading. All right. So with those movements, you can still earn enough fees, and even though the token is going down, you are still in profit. All right. So this is the thing. You have to attach a lot of discipline. You have to attach a lot of discipline to what we are doing. So thank you, Evans, for that. Like I said, today's live streaming is not going to be long. It's just a recap of what we have been talking about. And from yes, so this was from the LP section we did yesterday. The token we LP for, we are able to make 12% profit. So yes, I mean you can clap to that. So if you joined us, if you LP that particular token with us, you should have made profit too. All right. So we made up to 12% profit from the token we LP yesterday in the live stream we had yesterday. So this is it. So we are all about making profit. I mean, I've been posting P&Ls from my X page, but I mean, from this live stream now, you're seeing it and you're seeing the way it's happening. It's not rocket science. I told you. So something that happened yesterday when we LP the token, I told you that opening a position is not enough. Sometimes monitor it, because opening a position, there are things you do when you open a position. There are things you do after you open a position. All right, it's good you monitor it. So when you monitor the pool behavior, because the token pumped up, this token it pumped up, it even went out of my range. I closed it and reopened it. All right, same price, same range, same amount, same everything, but it's just like sorry, same different price because the thing went up. So the new price, but it's the same amount I used, the same strategy, the same everything. So I just reopened the position, the same pool. All right. So when I reopened it, so the token now started moving, started forming some, started ranging from there. So if I remained in that my previous position, I wouldn't have earned anything. All right. If I remained in that my previous position, I wouldn't have earned anything. So why I was able to earn something was because why I was able to earn something was because I closed the position and reopened it. I think what I did was rebalancing actually. I didn't close and reopen it. It went out of range. So I just rebalanced it to the current price. So that rebalancing I did made me I earned so much fee from this token. I earned like, I mean, you're seeing it 12% here. So yeah, there are things you do when you LP. So these things are quite gradual. They are not, I don't expect everybody to get it from the get start. Even me here, I've been LPing for a while and I've been making profit, but I still make, one or two mistakes. You're a human being, all right? You're a human being. And part of the learning curve is that sometimes you will get it wrong. But the point here is that your profit must be more than your loss. So if you LP about 10 times in a week, if you LP 10 times in a week, at least about 8 of them should be profit. And they should be profit enough to cover the loss. That's why if you learned what I was saying, you should have a specific amount to LP with. Like I said, I gave some counsel on that. Like you should use like 20% of your capital, 15%. Just be consistent with that. The only way you can increase your capital is if you see, oh, maybe this token has been around for 3 days, then you can maybe do 35%. Please don't use 50% of your up to 50% of your capital to LP one token. That is reckless. All right. I'm not saying I've not done it, but it's reckless. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, but it's reckless. But this is my advice as like if you are a beginner, please don't, because it's still part of greed. All right, it's still part of greed that you're using up to 50% of your capital to LP, and you've already started calculating profits that you don't have. All right, so keep it small, keep it consistent. So if you're able to fund your wallet with up to one SOL, the first position you are helping for, use like 0.2 to start. So that's 0.2 you're using to start. Number one, you're learning. Number one, you're learning how to manage risk. You're learning how to. So these are things you need to figure out before you start. Helping and before you get better. And don't beat yourself up. And don't try to get back at the market. What do I mean by get back at the market? You LP a position and you make some kind of crazy heavy loss. All right. You make some kind of crazy heavy loss, and you're trying to do things to cover up for the loss. Maybe you're trying to LP another position so that you can use it to make up for the loss, to counter trade. That is what the traders call it. When maybe you're making loss from a trade and you enter another trade just to cover for that loss. Sometimes you keep on making loss because now you're being emotional, you're being irrational. Sometimes when you make loss, stop. Like, don't LP for about maybe a day or two. Take a break. Why you're taking a break is so that you can get your shits together, all right? Because I mean, nobody likes making loss. And that is why I said mind the capital you use so that when you make loss, it doesn't hit you, it doesn't hit your portfolio so bad. All right, because if you're helping in a position and you'll be making 10% profit, 5% profit, 15, 20% profit, even if you make like 10% loss or 5% loss, you've made enough profit that will cover up for that loss. All right. So you've made enough profit that will cover for that loss. So you don't have to be, because sometimes if you become reckless, maybe today you use 0.3% to LP, then the next day you're using 0.5, you're using 20% of your portfolio to LP today. Tomorrow you're using like 50% of your portfolio to LP. That 50% you're using, maybe that is the day you chop loss. All right. Maybe that's the day you lose money, all right, to the market, and you will start crying. So in as much as LPing naturally, is more stable, it gives more profit than trading. Not like more profit per se, but it's more consistent. All right, I already explained LPing and trading, probability provision and trading, which one is better and everything. Watch the live stream from yesterday and 2 days ago. I already explained this. So what I'll be doing this evening is just like a recap and a lesson we can learn. So yeah, so you just have to, in as much as this is quite helping, it's quite consistent, you can make money. All right. All you just need to do is spot good tokens, good volume. It mustn't pump. All right. Once you just have good volume, you LP, take your money and move out. You don't have to stay too long. You don't have to, hold on to the back so much. All right. So that is simply how it works. All right. So yeah, so this is just a basic thing about helping. Evans, are you back?
Uh-uh. Did I leave?
Yeah. There was a time you went out. Maybe it was network. Yeah. I don't
Oh,
know. Yeah, boy. So that's the thing. So Evans, if there was a question, there was something I said earlier, and you said you wanted to ask a question around. Okay, it was a things you do when you face loss. Okay, even though I mentioned it earlier, but I think we had fewer people on the live stream when I was talking about what to do when you make loss. Since I'm talking about profit and loss today, what to do when you make loss? Number one, okay, I've said don't help you for a day. When you open a position and you're in loss, sometimes just close it. Just close the position. All right. When you when you feel you've made enough loss, just close it. All right.
just go home.
Just close it and go and sleep. Watch movie. Party. Do anything to distract yourself. Play game. Watch a movie. Call your girlfriend if you have one. Call your man if you have one. So, or call your wife, or just do anything that would distract you from do anything that will distract you from the whole thing, because I mean this is money we are talking about, so it can be quite emotional. So do something that will distract you. So sometimes you can wait it out too. Like I currently have a position that I'm in loss. Let me see if I can share my screen. So I currently have a position that I'm currently in loss. Or sorry, I'm trying to share my screen here. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm trying to log into my wallet. Yeah, so I'm in. Um, so this is I have two open position, and both of them are just hitting me with minus. And part of the reason why I'm using this to make an example to us is to see that it's not rocket science, all right. So now I have this position. So this is a I've been able to make about $3 in fee, but I'm minus 8% down. All right, minus 90%. Sorry, minus $8 down, minus 18%. All right. So this is like my position. $2 here on so side, $30 on this side. So this is what the chart looks like. I mean, this chart has been doing a lot of wonders since today. So I knew when this position I was at. Sorry, let me put at 15 minutes. So I knew when this position was here. You can see my. So this was when I wanted to close the position, and my mind was like, "Oh no, it's I should wait some more and everything." So you see the way it is now. So this is you see this is where my currently. So the chart is consolidating. All right. So the way it's consolidating, when you're seeing something like this, you can I'm still in most important thing, you must be in position. All right. So if you're still in position and you're seeing that the way the chart is going, it doesn't look like it's going down than what it is already. So anything that is going down from here, it is hitting the rock bottom. So like this now, the chart is consolidating. So once the chart is consolidating like this is a 15 minutes time frame. Let me change it to 5 minutes. So this is 5 minutes too. So the chart is consolidating even in 5 minutes. Let me use 15 minutes. I think that will be better for me. So you're saying that it is consolidating. So this consolidating now means that there'll be a probability that this token will still pump. All right. So there's a someone saying something.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I think before when you were explaining, I just brought up the screen to stage. So maybe you could like
Oh,
repeat what you explained about the
oh,
charts all over again.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Some
haven't.
people are
Oh,
not saying it.
okay. Yes.
Yes. So on the comment
Sorry.
section, we're having people that were not seeing the screen. So you could just take it back, please.
Oh, okay. Hey, sorry about that, guys. My bad. So, like I said, this position, okay, this one is a 0.3% profit. I don't know. I opened it 2 hours ago. This asteroid, it was printing money. Oh. Okay, I just hope it prints enough for me. So, so this position I opened like this is 9 hours ago. So that was like I think that was afternoon or morning. So this position now, I've been on this position almost the whole day. Okay. So you see, number one, I'm still in range. You can see I'm still in range. All right, I'm still in range, and all this whole thing, it's there is no flat rule to these things. It's just about conviction. All right, what are you convinced to do? What's your instincts telling you? That's why I teach you and I tell you, okay, I feel like I should do this. I feel like I should do this. It's not like there's a rule to it. All right. So, but some of the decision I make is like I study, like, okay, the way this chart is going. That's why I say it's good to learn a little bit about chart reading. It will help you so that you don't just do guesswork. All right. So, because we might even give you, okay, LP this token, LP this token. What if market goes sideways? What do you do? All right. So now I'm looking at this chart. The chart is consolidating. It is not, it's not really going down anymore. It's looking like it's moving sideways. And once it moves sideways like this, it's looking like it's obviously going up, going back up. So something like this, I'm not saying it must. So two things from this consolidation, you can be able to earn enough fees. All right. What I mean by consolidation, you're saying is moving like this sideways movement. You can be able to earn enough fees that will put you in profit. All right. So you can be able to earn enough fees that will put you in profit. So that is like one thing. Another thing is it can just pump back up and you get back to profit again. So you can see I mean loss. This is minus 24% loss, minus 23 is just moving me up and down. So I'm in loss. So I can just hold on to it. And me, why I'm still in this position is because I feel like I should hold on to it. All right. That the token might still two things. I feel like token is consolidating, the chart is consolidating, or might still go back up. Like I said, if maybe this is you and you feel like I don't want to hold on to this thing any longer, let me just take the loss and go. I mean, it's fine and good. It depends on your capital, it depends on your risk appetite and everything. So, I mean, I've been able to print up to $3 in fee already. So I don't mind waiting to see if I can print more. That will cover for the loss. All right. And this was the position I said I was in um, minus that. I was at this point, I was at plus 35% profit. But I was like, oh, that's why I said I was mentioning that, oh, I had the metadata was wrong. So I was thinking it was an older token. I didn't know it was a newly launched token. I would have like sold the token off and collected my money. All right. So it's just later on that I figured that the token was a new token. So yeah, so this is it. You can do a couple of things. It's just based on what you make up your mind to do. And another thing you watch is here you are seeing the 24-hour fee is $20,000. The 24-hour fee is $20,000. This is another thing you check. You check 24-hour volume. You check this thing. So This $20,000 in fee means that, oh, there is still money to be earned here. All right. So you can still hold on. There's still fee here to be earned. All right. So you can still hold on. I think earlier today it was still, I think it when I LP'd initially, it was, I think around 8K. So since it's up to 20K, means some attention is coming here. So you can just hold on to it. All right. So like me now, I'll be holding on to this pool, and maybe probably by tomorrow morning, I will tell you if I was able to head back to profit or I ended up in loss. So yeah, so this is about it. Like I said, this is not rocket science. All right, this is not rocket science. It's something you learn, and as you go, you get better with it. It's not something you just have to bother yourself so much about. All right, it's not something you have to bother yourself so much about. So yeah, so that's it. Um, if there are, I don't know. So I didn't want tonight's section to be very long, like yesterday that we were here for over 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 an hour 30 minutes. I think it was almost up to 2 hours. So I just want, I don't know, are there any questions in the chat?
No, we don't have any on YouTube right now, and as well as X.
Are we sure? Okay. And there are no questions on YouTube and X.
No question.
All right, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. So I'll give us update on this particular position. And tonight, we will not be doing any token hunting on River for us to LP. So, but on Monday, yes, we will get back to it. So, we have a special live stream that will be coming up on Monday. This one will be coming with. So tonight was just like a simple catch-up call and to share a couple of things. So we'll be having a special live stream on Monday. This one we are even going to be doing a little giveaway. Yeah, a little giveaway. So look forward to it. So what I want us to do is, if you've been following our live stream so far, we'll be doing what we've been doing on Monday again. But this time we'll be giving out a reward to people who participate. What I mean by participate now is you LP River, you um, make your profit, you take a screenshot, or you download your P&L card, or take a screenshot, if you profit, then make a post about it on X. You tag River, you tag the LP Ranger community, and you can tag me as well, all right, so I can see it. So once you do it, you make a post, and we'll be giving out a $50 reward to the person with the highest P&L cards. So the person who makes the highest profit. So I mean, this will start counting from Monday. So from Monday, if you LP, we will. So from Monday, we'll announce it officially. The competition will start. I'm just giving you a head start so that you can go download your wallet. So now, some questions around. Oh, how do you start LPing? How do you start LPing? Even if you're totally new to crypto. One thing I say, if you have an Android phone, you can start LPing. And we built River in such a way that it is very mobile friendly. In fact, I LP mostly with my mobile phone than desktop. I only use desktop for the live stream. Once I'm not live streaming, I use my mobile phone to open position, track my position, close position, do everything. I do everything from my mobile phone. Um, I mean, I can't be carrying laptops about, all right? So desktop. So that's the thing. So you can download the Software wallet, Software. I don't know. You can download the Software or Phantom wallet. Once you download any of them, you set up a wallet for yourself. Then fund it with Solana token. All right, fund it with Solana token, and get set for Monday. All right, get set for Monday, because the token will be hunting on Monday. I'll be sharing it in the comment section so that everybody can LP and all of us will end together. So that one, it will not just be you watching. Now you'll be participating too. So and I'll be giving you updates on how to. So we'll LP together. Like I said, it's a gradual process. You might not make profits in the first day, because sometimes you LP a token with somebody and the person make profit and you make loss. It's not because the token code was wrong is because there are things the person did he didn't probably do. Like one of the things I mentioned is rebalancing. When position goes out of range, the person might rebalance, and the position the person rebalanced to will now where it will now be where the person will print more fee while you are holding on to the original position you opened. So it's fine. This whole thing will make sense with time. So it's a gradual process. So yeah, I'm seeing more people just hopping into the live stream, and yeah, so Monday is going to be super exciting around here. So don't miss it for anything. Like I said, we'll be doing a $50 giveaway. So $50 giveaway, and we'll be rewarding people who will be using River to LP. All right. So yeah, so I think that's it from me. So if, like I said, if you have any questions, you can reach out
Yeah.
to.
Okay. I have a
Yeah.
question. I want to ask. Yeah.
Oh, shoot, Ivan.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask this question before now.
Yeah.
I've we've talked about the loss, how to mitigate loss and all, but I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to ask, is there a particular time frame where um the market can get dicey? Maybe weekends, or maybe there's a
Oh,
particular time, maybe 12
oh,
a.m. when
yeah.
market
Oh,
is good to LP on, or market is a little not good to LP. Do you
oh, yeah.
understand?
Yeah. I totally get your question. I totally get you. I mean, the truth is, if you know a little idea about forex and everything, you know that forex doesn't operate on weekends. All right. So they open on Monday, close on Friday. So, but the crypto market runs 24/7 round the clock. All right. But there are especially weekends. It's not like token. That's why I say there are no rules to this thing. But not naturally, me personally, I avoid LPing on weekends. Why? Because most times people withdraw their money from the crypto markets in weekends. So sometimes we see some level of retracement during weekends. I mean, if you've been around for a while, the financial market, you always notice that when it is weekend, you see some retracement. But sometimes weekend like this, market is pumping. All right, this whole thing there's no route to it, but to be on the safe side, sometimes it's good to avoid or even if you ape opportunities on weekend, use apply tighter risk, like using lower capital. Like maybe on a normal weekday, you will use up to on a normal weekday, you will use up to 30% to LP. Then weekends, use like 15%. All right, because market can go sideways. It has more probability to go sideways. Then times of the day. I think I think earlier. I mean, if you're in Nigeria, early hours of the morning are good to LP. Oh, yeah, early hours of the morning. I think most times,
I actually
yeah,
wanted to say that because that's actually where when profits, like you make loads of profits
yeah, early
from
morning,
from
early hours of the
12
morning.
a.m. Linda.
Yeah, that 12 a.m. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, somewhere like there. Maybe sometimes up to 5 a.m. All right. So I think that's around when the US guys get more active. Yeah. So I'm not sure if I'm correct, but I think I'm correct. So I think that is the time where everybody
You
in
are
the market.
correct.
I'm correct, right? Yes. So that's
Yeah.
around the time the US market is active. So somehow volume drives into these pools, and so you tend to earn more. So earlier was that 12, 1, 2. They're actually a good time to LP. All right, you can see good LP opportunities. But like I said, good LP opportunities can come at any time. Some I've made profits in the night, in the afternoon. Like the 35% I was telling you I had earlier today was in the afternoon, early evening. So it was maybe around, I think it was around 4 p.m. It was around 4. I think, yes. But something else I've noticed is market used to be somehow in the evening. I don't know if it's just me, but I've noticed that markets can retrace just like 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m. to like 8 p.m. or 10 p.m. Markets can just be somehow. Then maybe somewhere around early hours of the morning, it picks up again. All right. So I think these are just some of the patterns you see. These things I'm saying, they are not like, it's not exactly like it's a rule. I'm not saying they always happen. It's just that it is some of the these are some of the factors you can consider while helping. You know, helping is not basically trading, but you have to be conscious because I mean, you making profit is because trade is happening, or you earning money is because trade is happening. If trade is not happening, you are not earning anything. So you have to always target when trade is happening. All right. So that's it from my end. Evans, any other question?
No, 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 I'm good.
Oh, all right, lovely. So, like I said, we have something special coming up on Monday. So do not miss it. Do not miss it. And I mean, it's almost an hour, and we have. I think we had lower people tune into today's live stream. I think it's basically because of the whole X glitch that happened. So I think it's basically because of the X glitch that happened. So, but I mean, we still have a good number, though. Good number. So that's it from me from tonight, and yeah. So we'll not be like streaming throughout the weekend. I mean, I have to rest. I've been showing up here for the past 3 days, so my weekends are off. So we'll not be live streaming tomorrow, Saturday, on Sunday. Then on Monday, we'll be back again with something special. Yes, so get set, get ready, set up your wallet. You can start checking out Triva. You can start watching from the previous live streams. I think something our team will do is to cut out some clips and post and see how some of those short clips can help. All right, so cut out some clips, especially where we talked about strategy, where you can find good token, where you can find how you can be able to navigate and make good opportunities. So yeah, so that's it, and this is where I'll be saying a very good night to everyone who joined tonight's live stream. It was really lovely having us here. It was really lovely having us here, and if you're yet to follow our accounts, the River Phone account, please drop it in the comment section. The River Phone account, the LP Rangers account, and your humble host, my account, Noel Idu. So it's streaming live. So yeah, so you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have some packages coming there where we'll be dishing out some educational content. All right, for people who are interested to know more and more about helping. So we're actually building cool stuff. So River is a great product for you to earn money from. Like I said, two things we do in here is we learn and we earn. All right, we learn and we earn, and you don't have to miss out from these opportunities. So thank you guys for joining, and have a wonderful night, evening, morning, based on wherever you're streaming for, and have a wonderful night. Ciao.
Yeah, bye, guys.